And some big old updates on yesterday's story we did talk about in case you guys want to check up on that. Yes, one of the worst run, I think we could say probably the biggest RMR disaster event we have seen so far in CSGO when it comes time for a major qualifying event and helping teams get to the most prestigious events in CSGO. S1mple has now given his thoughts. NAVI's coach has given his thoughts. We're going to talk all about that. But first and foremost, let's talk about one of the bigger roster benchings we have seen in quite some time, that being FaZe Clan benching Coldzera. We all remember the announcement nearly 2 years ago. Yes, 21 months the time ago that he was signed to FaZe Clan in kind of that memeable announcement video, which was kind of lackluster for how big a move it was at the time. What was not big, though, is the accomplishments had during his time at FaZe Clan. Unfortunately met with the pandemic, and it was pretty crazy. Didn't even think about this until Nell brought it up. Yes, FaZe Clan signed Coldzera, and at the time, a gigantic announcement. It was huge, right? And he never got to play a major underneath the FaZe Clan banner. That is how long we have been in a pandemic. Obviously, we all would have loved to see it. Did not live up to par or expectations of what FaZe Clan wanted, and he now is apparently searching for other opportunities in the future, which does not seem to be FaZe Clan. As former coach Yanko also says, seems like the issues that plagued our team persisted even after Nico and myself left. Can't say I'm surprised, but I'm sure this will benefit FaZe in the long term. Cold can still play on a very high level. Hopefully the situation humbles him a bit and he comes back refreshed, whether it's FaZe or some other team. And yes, obviously in the past year or so, you have Yanko step down or leave the team. You have Nico go over to G2. It's been an up and down roller coaster despite some great signings like Twist to the roster. That's amazing, but FaZe Clan certainly we've always had that expectation, right? As we do for a lot of the top names and teams out there, you have that top-notch expectation, especially when you have names like Nico and Coldzera at one point or another playing alongside each other. I think it's fair to have those expectations, and did they fall short? Yeah, unfortunately so, but you got to remember that the times, and obviously Cold is still a great top talent, to which he gave comment to as well. Stating, hello guys, after the boot camp with all the results that we had recently, and because my time on FaZe is expiring soon, I moved to the bench to analyze new options for the future. I would like to say thanks to FaZe and wish a good luck for my teammates, to which I had to ask the question because I was simply curious, would he consider Valorant, to which you guys, thank you all, rightfully so. You tore me to shreds, said shut the frick up, and I agree. But I just wanted to see. All right, now the recent rumor, that being Olaf Meister to potentially step back in. Would that be a permanent step back in? Because his future is also up in the air. It's going to be a complicated time for FaZe Clan and their future of their Counter-Strike roster, and Coldzera to see where he goes, seemingly in CSGO. Now, why a lot of you guys are probably here, of course, the ongoing cheating accusations. These are accusations. Proving them will be seemingly very, very difficult to do. That over Team Akuma, who came out of nowhere, rising to an RMR CIS event to take out two of your top teams in the world and compete against many others. And yes, face countless accusations and suspicions after some clips surfaced of a potential radar hack or looking off screen at maybe some other information being presented to them. A lot of people had a lot of different things to say about this, and of course you entangle this in an event that is full of a lack of competitive integrity. Check out last video, we talked about the 5 or 6 issues of the event. Even S1mple giving his thoughts after someone like AB Overdrive, who is well known in the CIS scene, has now further added to the accusations and suspicions towards Team Akuma possibly cheating in a major qualifying event. As he first said, information has surfaced that one of the RMR admins was communicating with Akuma. Said admin was refereeing the matches of the team, which were later recognized as rigged. Soon more information, and that information did follow, saying Akuma are suspected of using additional assistance during the RMR event. Currently, evidence is being compiled that will be forwarded to the ESIC to evaluate and make a decision. All top CIS-based orgs are overseeing the situations. Yesterday, I wrote about an admin that could give Akuma access to the observer POV. However, after some additional facts, it turns out it's impossible to know how access was gained to the observer. It's possible that the admin was used as a distraction, to which S1mple also gave his thoughts on that, not wanting it to be true. Before anyone throws out that S1mple's accusing them, I think a lot of pros have their suspicions out there on this team, but NAVI coach, that being Blade, was not holding back at all, taking to HLTV confirmed. Go check out the full show. It was very informative, to which Blade just straight up said he thinks 100% Akuma was cheating.
Personally, I think that they were cheating like 400%.
Okay.
Yeah. Especially Sergis, you know, this guy, we analyzed a lot their demos before the match.
Okay.
So we didn't want to lose it. And the way how he actually push some positions, we knew that he would push some positions. And at the end, he pushed them, but all the time it was when we were not watching him.
Okay.
And the same was against VP. And it is mostly without experience.
So man, I mean it's crazy to know that this could be a thing. Again, these are accusations going to probably take a lot of time to be proven. Heck, if it's given to ESIC, we might know by next time, sometime next year when the major's already underway. How crazy would that be? Akuma somehow makes the major, ESIC comes out during the major and says, hey, remember that CIS RMR event? Yeah. They were cheating. This is awkward. You know, that, of course, jokes aside, ESIC clearly has their hands full with a number of unfortunate scandals still plaguing the CSGO scene, which at the very least, at the very end of the day, yeah, these are accusations, but the fact we're talking about this for Counter-Strike at a major qualifying event, RMR event for the most prestigious event, that being CSGO majors, I mean, whether it's true or not, it just sucks that we're talking about it. It sucks that we have these suspicions on top of everything freaking else cluttering the CSGO scene, cheating and not having competitive integrity. So, what do y'all think? Hopefully going to find out sometime soon what is going on at the RMR event, which did conclude after NAVI and Entropic finally did decide to play, and NAVI do take them down as opposed to just splitting the RMR points. Apparently Valve did step in there and say, hey, you guys have to play. What do y'all think? It's next time. Drink up for me, all right? Drink some water, drink some coffee, sip, sip. I'll catch you back here next time. Okay, bye.